Alright, so we'll grab this hose out of the cradle. There we go. So just jiggle it up from there. We'll take it out the side. Get a hold of it from here. There we go. Walk out of our reel. Booster line. And we'll just take it right down here. Give it a whip over the top there. There we go. There we are. Squeeze it right down there. We'll just lay down that amount. That's good right there. Squirt some water down the street. Alright, we'll fire this bad boy up. To run the pump, a couple of things. One is that I strongly recommend that the truck is on. Just wise to start it, but you don't have to. It's just that it takes battery power to run it. So we're going to start this truck. It's cold. It hasn't been run for 24 or more hours, so you're going to hear it as she starts right up cold. I always leave the headlights in the on position. Everything turns off with the master switch, so you don't have to worry about a thing draining the battery down. As soon as you kill that master switch, which I recommend as soon as it goes back in the barn, shuts everything off. Click 1, click 2 to both. Bring your key up. And you're hearing her run for the first time there. So she'll run up. Doesn't have a real significant fast idle. It's just nice, smooth, quiet purr. Alright, we're going to work our way around to the back here. The pump operational. We're going to go ahead and kick on our fuel. Right here. Turn that, oops, wrong direction, go this way. So you can see, handle up to on. Pretty self-explanatory. We'll bulb that carburetor. We're going to give it 1. You see the fuel kind of surge up, and we're going to give it 2. There we go, that puts fuel in that carb. We're going to go ahead and pull our choke, kick it over to the run position. We're going to... Comes up. Put her back that way. Hose reel charge over here, tank fuel right here. We're going to go over and shut that down and watch the pressure come up. Okay, for now we're storing pressure in here. We're going to charge the hose reel. So that'll bring the pressure back down just a little bit. The throttle speed is right down here, so we're going to run that up just a little bit. Bring our pressure up there. Get it right up to about 100 psi. That's plenty to run this whole thing on. You don't need much more than that. You should always have a man standing back here as an engineer, but sometimes you can't. Alright, we'll run out here to our hose lead. Grab a hold of this bad boy here. Let's see if we can't squirt some water down the street. We're in a fog. Kick her on up to a stream. There we go, and I don't have it open all the way yet, but as you can see, we're shooting about 50 feet there. We'll kick her up a little more. There we go. 75 feet roughly. And that's just at 100 psi on this 1-inch booster line. And so it does a pretty good job of moving some water. Okay, you fan out. Give yourself a nice fan for a fog. Be able to do your grass fires and stuff with this. Here we are. That's all the way open there. Roll the handle forward for all the way closed. Alright. And we're going to go ahead and put the hose back on the truck, so I'll show you how to shut everything back down. Alright. As you can see, she held a nice, smooth, quiet, 100 psi right there. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to bypass our tank. There we go. Shut that down. Alright. Pull our throttle back. There we are. So we're going to shut this gas valve off. We're going to just let her run out of fuel. And then we'll kill the switch. And again, like I say, this pump sat cold, so you just saw it start up fresh for the first time. If you wanted to run this line, just charge this one after you got your hose line drug out. Perfect for those car fires, etc. Either one of these would work. You know, both of them produce enough water and water pressure to be able to do a reasonable amount of work. And any fireman will tell you that most of the work they have to do, they can pretty much do with an 1.5-inch line. Anyway, it'll run for a minute, it'll just shut down on its own, and then I'll kill that power switch. We'll walk back around the truck. Like I say, you were hearing it run, and you hear it up here running right now. It's nice and quiet, not a noisy old runner there. And inside the truck, everything pressures up just fine. All the lights, headlights and stuff are on. Like I say, I always leave them that way, safety thing, so when you're coming out of the barn, it's always lights on, ready to roll. And you just kick on your overheads. Well, eventually it's going to run out of fuel here. It should pretty quick. It's probably just about to that point. That'll tell you how long it'll run on a bowl full of fuel in this thing. Yeah, we're dead. There we go. And it was just waiting to kill off that last little bit. Now I store that carburetor dry.